All hi friends, we are very glad to see you on our channel. Now earlier morning and we very strongly froze. We froze so far drove to this place by the car. You are weighted by an unusual expedition. Today's video will be not such as usual. We will look for artifacts of World War II. Now we go to very confidential place. This place can't be seen anywhere. On old military maps there is no information specified concerning these places. We learned about this place from old locals. One of locals told us several legends connected with these places. If to trust his words, then on these places there took place military operations. Today we with the companion will check these legends. How do you think whether unusual will manage to us to find something today? Personally I don't even know that to think about all these stories. After we prepare our search equipment, we will go and we will check these places. Remain on the channel and don't switch. Wish us good luck. We will go. We already arrived to the place. We are on the lake. Late fall on lakes there is no water left. There is only a marshy soil. The signal of the metal detector sounded and we found the first find. It is a big bronze sleeve from an anti-tank gun. This sleeve rather big. Later we will clean it. We continue to look for. The next signal of the metal detector sounded and we found some unclear product. We don't know that it could be. We will long not linger on this piece of metal. We will throw out this piece of metal and we will go further. To look for military artifacts on these places very complex work. Everything is covered with the swamp. Everything is very dirty. We found one more sleeve. For many years the sleeve was preserved in the swamp, therefore it still shines. It is very interesting fact. Such big sleeves can be found only in certain places. Most often smaller sleeves come across to us. We will go further. The next interesting signal of the metal detector sounded. Just we dug out very unusual find. You only look. It is a bayonet knife. It is the real bayonet knife from Mosin's rifle. Wow! Earlier I did not find anything similar. At this subject there are 4 sharp edges. The history of a needle tetrahedral bayonet begins since 1870 when the bayonet was developed for the Burden rifle of 1870. In 1891 this model of a bayonet was taken advantage of the Russian army together with Mosin's rifle. For that time it was considered as one of the most dangerous and terrible types of weapon of infighting. The tetrahedral needle blade had almost half-meter length and put very deep and getting wounds which led afterwards to the heaviest internal injuries of the person. At the same time the available small inlet opening did not give the chance at once on sight to evaluate extent of defeat and depth of penetration of weapon into a body. All this led to the fact that there were internal bleedings, different infections which, as a rule led to peritonitis and in most cases by a lethal outcome were brought. Bayonets to Mosin's rifle existed nearly 50 years. The peak of their popularity fell on the period of Revolution and Civil War. Besides, from this bayonet lay down in the battlefield a huge number of Hitlerites at the time of the Great Patriotic War. This sample of weapon became a victory symbol against fascist aggressors. Soon rumors about replacement of a needle tetrahedral bayonet by bladed bayonets, but this decision when it was not made for the purpose of economy of means. Shortcomings of use of a bayonet began to be expressed more and more brightly in the conditions of position war, as in a close entrenchment the rifle with a bayonet gave the massive an inconvenience. Besides, the bayonet had property to break very often at the most inopportune moments. For us, this find is rather rare and not usual copy. A bit later we found the spare part from the Caterpillar track. I assume that here heavy military equipment passed. It very cool. I would like to dig out the German tank. It is my dream for sure. Later we have found one more sleeve from an anti-tank or artillery shell. Material: brass. Good find. I would like to learn more information on these sleeves. I will be engaged in it when I arrive home. 30 minutes later one more signal has sounded. The signal was very strong and accurate. You only look. In the swamp lies something very big. It is necessary to get this big subject and to look at it. What is it? Oh my God. It is a helmet. In the form, it reminds the German helmet. It is very joyful find. Very cool. It is the German M35 helmet. During 20th and 30th the government of Germany has begun to redesign steel German helmets of World War I in attempt to improve their appearance and functions. The vast majority of models of steel helmets has been destroyed, according to conditions of the Treaty of Versailles. Some helmets remained on active service for satisfaction of small military needs of Germany. Their considerable deficiency was as a result formed. The remained stocks of wartime M16, M17, M18 have been restored for military and police. They were used before National Socialists have come to the power in 1933. In 1935 military have approved the new fighting Stahlhelm helmet known as M35. It resembled M17, but was easier and more functional and also was considerably updated. The geometrical sizes of the German helmet of World War II have decreased, in comparison with World War I models. A helmet became more compact. A M35 helmet evolved several times during World War II. Each change led to several newer variations, though each model had a former basic design. At least 3 models have been made only for fight: M35, M40 and M42. All 3 versions of this helmet carried throughout World War II. This helmet, undoubtedly very abrupt find. We continue to look for artifacts. We have dug out the next hole and have found some round metal subject. We don't know that is it and where it could be applied. We won't take away it. We will throw out this subject in a hole and we will dig back. A bit later we found the Soviet coin. These are 2 kopecks of 1939. Condition of a find bad. The swamp did not spare this coin. I want to show you 2 more small sleeves which I found recently. These are usual sleeves. Such sleeves come across practically everywhere. Some very good signal of the metal detector sounded a time later. I for an instant thought that we found a helmet again, but it is definitely not a helmet. A signal sounded in the copper-aluminum sector. Therefore, I can tell with confidence that we found something made of non-ferrous metal. It is very cool find. We found a military flask. Our joy is absent just a limit. We never found so many abrupt finds and in such quantity. This flask is painted green color. Green paint on it still remained. This thing consists of aluminum, therefore the signal was very good and accurate. This flask very well remained. We were satisfied with a find. Got to us later that big and unclear. This metal subject is similar to a back part of a shell. We were frightened a little as soon as it was seen. But do not endure it, not a shell. We do not know that it is. We found one more big brass sleeve. Good shape. Any more I can add nothing concerning this find. We will finish our today's expedition. We already froze and strongly tired. In my opinion, the expedition took place very successfully. You can see finds which we found today. Legends of locals were confirmed. We did not expect such result. Perhaps we on this place still will return in the future. But it not precisely. Conditions for search and weather very awful. Despite everything, we were satisfied with result. I hope that it was interesting to you to watch this video. Video turned out rather unusual. Do not forget to subscribe for our channel to do not miss more interesting videos. Press on a handbell and receive notifications on new videos. Also, do not forget to share this video with the friends. I think for them it will be very interesting to look at it. I wish all of you the same finds and good luck. Prior to fast meetings.